And away from that, the quiet French coastal city of Cherbourg has suddenly become the epicenter of an international trade dispute. This after Australia revealed it was scrapping the $40 billion submarine order that had been given to France. Paris claims that Australia stabbed it in the back by abruptly axing the massive defense contract. The pain is being felt acutely in Cherbourg, the city which is home to the enormous shipyards where Australia's new fleet of 12 submarines are being designed. The dramatic loss of the huge contract has sent shockwaves through the port town, threatening jobs and economic revival. At this bilingual primary school, plans have been shaken up. The school had recently reopened after the summer break and was ready to welcome Australian children and Australian teaching assistants for the new school year. The school was in shock after Australia announced the cancellation of the deal.
They were in shock, like us. Their first reaction was to say that's not right. They'll find a solution. We can't just leave. It's so brutal. And there were no warning signs at all. On the contrary, we were being told that Australians would arrive, that new pupils would arrive after the autumn break, and in January with meetings lined up. So we were all shocked. They were angry at first, and then there were several phases. They accepted it and started wondering what they should do, whether to stay or not. But we don't have the answers just yet. No one knows exactly what is going to happen.
The shipbuilding company Naval Group says that Australia kept it a secret that it would tear up the contract and establish instead a new security pact with the US and the UK. Alluding to how clueless they were about the move, the company said that 10 additional Australian engineers and their families arrived in Cherbourg this month. Australia's order accounted for 10% of the annual revenues of Naval Group, which employs over 3,000 people in the town. Subcontractors provide hundreds more jobs locally. The company hopes to reassign the 500 Cherbourg employees working on the Australian order to other projects.
There will be economic repercussions, there's no hiding from that. But they will be cushioned by the fact that the Naval Group has substantial orders from the French state on its books, and that it has contracts with international actors such as India and Brazil. So the base of the company is sturdy, so there was a shock. There is a concern also, but it's a limited one thanks to the company being strong. By the outlook for naval groups in the coming years and the strong possibility for the 500 employees, we hope, who are working on the Australian contract to be reintegrated and redeployed in the company.
Residents say the Australian contract had energized the local economy when it was signed in 2016 and had boosted the morale in the town. Now, many of them feel betrayed as their plans have suddenly come crashing down.
We didn't have any doubt. It's all going fine. Naval Group has the work and so on. And then from one day to the next, we are told the contract is, honestly, or me, it's hard. Even if I don't work for them, it's hard to swallow for those who work there and for Cherbourg. The town hall and planned loads of things for that. And suddenly, it's over. It's the Americans, it's the Chinese. Why not? But if it turns political, they are gambling with people's lives.